Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad, to talk about the next 7 days. That takes us on into the holiday weekend. That's Memorial Day weekend. And unfortunately, we're going to be talking about what we call a cutoff low, and that is going to bring some unsettled weather for the Midwest, as well as some cooler temperatures. Once again, normal highs this time of year, mid upper 70s. So anything cooler puts us in the 60s and 70s, which isn't bad, but it's not where we should be this time of year. First, let's talk about our Tuesday. You kind of see here lots of yellow and green across the Great Lakes in the Midwest. A little warm up there, but that's in response to the next system that's going to bring some warmer air in to the Ohio Valley, but that's going to be on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then this low here is going to get stuck, and you'll see it here on Wednesday. You see the warmer temperatures get suppressed a little bit further south. Here comes some cooler air. Again, it's going to be really nice across the southeast and heading towards the west, but by Thursday, you see that warmer colors get pushed down a little bit further. The L sits over Pennsylvania, and it's going to continue to spin, and it's going to continue to bring in some cooler air and with the cloud cover, so it's going to be possibly some highs even in the upper 50s at times because of the rain and the wind and the cooler air coming down from the north. As we head on into your Friday, same type of deal. Still very chilly because, again, this system is kind of this stuck in place. It's called the cutoff low. Once again, continues to swing back some cooler air, and it's also going to keep things a little unsettled. Not really wet, but there'll be enough clouds around to keep the temperature down as well. Here on Saturday, it starts warming up a little bit. We're heading on into the holiday weekend. You see it here in the Midwest, so you see some warmer colors. So we're going to be closer to 80 degrees there on Saturday. It's probably going to be the warmest day, but you can see how the very warm temperatures have been really suppressed southward, nice and warm there in the central U.S. And by Sunday, well, here comes the next system. It's out in the plain states, so you're going to see some cooler air here, a little bit warmer right there in the Ohio Valley until on Monday, where we do find a little bit of warm up, but we also see more yellows because of the next system that's coming in. So it's going to be chilly this week, reasonably talking, because of respects to normal. Then it's going to warm up a little bit, looks like on Saturday, maybe a little Sunday, but with more cloud cover. Here in the Midwest Ohio Valley, things are going to be a little cooler. Nice and warm down into the southeast. Precipitation, this is where it gets nasty. You can kind of see potentially some severe weather up towards the north, and maybe down in this area, kind of have to keep an eye on too. It's not showing it up here on Tuesday, but have to keep an eye on that. But rain certainly in the Ohio Valley on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you kind of see that L there over Pennsylvania, northeastern Ohio, streaming that cooler air in. Very unsettled, and it calls instability showers as well. Remember, the sun is very intense now. We're only about a month away from the longest day, so the sun is way up in the atmosphere and really hot at this time of year. So anytime you get cooler air, then you also get more showers and called instability showers forming as well. This is on your Wednesday. Notice what happens here on Thursday. Not much change. Again, the L sits right over Pennsylvania. It's a cutoff low. Think of it as a traffic jam. Can't go anywhere, so it's just going to sit and spin, bring in that cooler air. And then on Friday, it starts to move out a little bit, not a lot. We'll get a little bit of sunshine. If we can get some sunshine, or anybody for that matter, temperatures are going to shoot up pretty quick, but you got to get the sunshine, get that storm system out of here. By Saturday, again, not too bad, a few clouds around, but at least we're going to be warming up a little bit. But here comes that next system, producing quite a bit of weather off towards the west central plains. Could be looking at some severe weather as well. And then by Sunday, it starts moving a little bit closer. Could be some severe weather in the middle Mississippi Valley. So Sunday doesn't look too bad right here, but this system will be moving in. So we may start off with some sunshine, and then it's going to be a little bit wetter. And then here on Memorial Day itself, again, we're going out 7 days. So this could all change, but right now it's looking very wet here across the Midwest. Potentially some severe weather there in Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana area. You have to keep certainly an eye on that. But for this area, for Memorial Day, does not look all that promising as of right now. But I'll update you in a couple of days. So kind of keep our fingers crossed. Things may change a little bit right here in the Ohio Valley. But the bottom line is, though, with this system at least moving into the central U.S., somebody is not going to have a very nice Memorial Day weekend. Now, on the flip side of that, looks like the southeast and the Atlantic eastern seaboard, not looking too bad right now. I'm George the Weather Dad, and once again, I'll be back in a couple of days with another outlook. Hopefully things change a little bit for us right here in the Ohio Valley.